Let's cross to the National Assembly again, and France 24's Clovis Casali. One party at the National Assembly, Clovis, not calling for a new prime minister, but an actual change of president, and that is the far left, French Unbowed.
Absolutely. France Unbowed, the radical left, the far left party of Jean-Luc Mélenchon. And I'm joined by one of their MPs, Madame Lejeune, from Essonne, which is just outside of Paris. You're an MP that must be extremely relieved, happy. How do you feel after this vote that sees François Bayrou out? He's no longer Prime Minister of France.
Well, I think what's important to remind is that asking for the confidence it's the normal thing to do in a functional democracy. So this vote was long waited for. The government of François Bayrou had no democratic legitimacy. So in a way, this is a huge victory for the French people, because several times they had voted against Macron's policies, and several times we've had prime ministers and governments that have been pushing through policies of that same type. So today it's a victory for the French people, and this victory we hope can carry on Wednesday, when the movement of the 10th of September will mobilize in opposition to Macron's policies.
So what do you actually want for France? Do you want new parliamentary elections? Do you want a new president? What is the radical left, France Unbowed, really calling for?
Well, we believe this is not just a crisis about the debt. This is a regime crisis. It's a crisis of the Fifth Republic. So yes, we do want another institutional regime. We want to go towards a Sixth Republic. And we also want another president, because it's been shown in the European election and also in the snap elections last July that Macron has no democratic backing anymore. And his policies have been very harmful. Today we've got a level of poverty that is rocketing in France. We have a level of deindustrialization which is also soaring, and all of this is the result of Macron's policies. So today the chaos has been created by these policies, and the only way out of it would be to have President Emmanuel Macron resign, and we could go towards new presidential elections and really have a serious debate about what direction we want to go to.
Obviously, President Macron has always said, I'm not quitting. He's not resigning. That's what he said. He doesn't even want snap parliamentary elections. What he wants is try to find a prime minister to get some kind of consensus here. If he picks someone from the left wing, your former allies, the Socialist Party, if he picks a socialist leader, and if the socialist prime minister decides, for instance, to reform the pension system, go back on the pension reform, and carries out left-wing policies, could you back that government, or at least not censor that government?
Well, we have been elected on the program of the New Popular Front that we presented together with the Socialist Party last July. And today the direction in which the Socialist Party want to go is in clear rupture with this platform that we defended together.
So you would not support them?
We cannot support a government that would not apply the platform that we have been elected on.
Even if it's a left-wing leaning government?
So they would be obliged to form a coalition with the Macronists, with the centrists, and this is exactly what we've been fighting against these past years. So very clearly we could not back this type of government.
Madame Lejeune, thank you very much. You're an MP for France Unbowed, the radical left party of Jean-Luc Mélenchon. And as you've just heard, François, no way, they will not back a socialist prime minister. It's not the plan, especially if the socialists have to conclude an alliance with the centrists of President Macron.